Hi everyone. This is a video where I've been trying to play around with the a prompt response, kind of like a chat back and forth in an agent, where you ask it a question, then the LLM goes does something, then it asks you a question back, and then you kind of go back and forth. Because this is sometimes useful if I'm trying to clarify something before I then go do the work that the agent needs to do. And I'd always struggled with this, and I came up with a hack that I found very intriguing. And so I built a five whys agent. And so the five whys agent, as you all know, is a technique where you can ask questions to get to the root cause. And so here, basically, this is a question I ask, my elbow hurts when I exercise, and then this then gets passed to the LLM, and then the LLM then goes, asks the next question, which then comes back and is provided to me as a user, and then I kind of keep going through this, and then at the end of it, it generates an output. The intent is not to show you how the five whys work. I'll publish this on the marketplace. If anybody wants to play around, you can go do that. But it's more to show how did I build this kind of conversational technique. And so if I go to actions, so this is the little hack that I'm doing. And so the first one is I take an input. This is pretty straightforward. Describe the situation you'd like to explore. I capture it in out underscore situation. And then what I do is, this is standard prompting, expert in five whys. Your task is to ask a follow-up question. So I give it an example, and and I'm basically saying, here's a situation to respond to, and now craft a follow-up question, which then goes into out underscore question one. So this is the part where if you're like, how do I then show this back to the user? I'm actually using an input text box, and what's cool about Agent.ai is it lets you set the prompt as a variable. So now I pass the question as a variable. And so now what I'm having is this dynamic prompting where the question that is asked. And so when you do an output, it doesn't really work. It tends to kind of stop the process. But doing it this way, you can keep the process going where now I'm asking this follow-up question, I get a response, then I go do something with the LLM, then I show the next question, and I keep going this way. So again, anybody trying to build this kind of conversational back and forth with an agent in Agent AI, I think this is a one way to do this. If anybody else figures out another way to do it, please definitely ping me and let me know.